I know a lot of founders, and a lot of them, if I'm going to be blunt, they don't care about what they're working on. They don't care about the product. They don't care about the service. What they care about is that I will found a company, and then 5, 10 years from now, I'm going to sell the company and I'm going to become a multimillionaire. Right? So that's one possibility. Or there's a different possibility where you see folks that are so focused on it's just all about the product, and actually these relationship things, this communication thing, that's not that important. Whatever, people aren't that important, the people building the thing aren't that important. I really just focus on the strategy of my company, and that's all that's important to me. So these are two different examples.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take them one by one. In the case of the founder, that's like, I don't really care what I do as long as I'm building a company that I can sell. That's what case A. Case B is, I don't care about the people. I don't care about my relationships. We're going to just focus on strategy. What is the outcome in these two cases?
Let us start case A. Case A, the founder is really also working, part of creating, building the company.
Yes.
Hmm. So in the case A, that doesn't matter what happens, just really focusing on creating fortune 5, 10 years ago. It's really, one really need to have a full conviction in the belief of separation. Be convinced that in separation, something can be created and fortune and abundance can happen. The answer is cannot. How can you separate fortune from the work? How can you separate fortune from where you're really doing every single day? If every single day there is no attention and care for the service, how do you expect it to give you so much? So we cannot separate ourselves to that extent and then ask to be successful and have a meaningful life. So that shows a separation within oneself and within one's service. It's impossible. And if it's possible, it will might work for one, but not for the 10,000s after that, or for few. But even when it work on short-term memory, a short-term. Sorry, I said short-term memory. I come back to my neuroscience days. I worked a lot on memory and learning.
It just makes me think of a tactician in a boat. He wants to go and get the treasure. He's got the strategy,
Mm.
but he ain't got no boat to sail there or a team.
Yeah, if I oversimplify, there's fundamentally two forces in starting a business. One is, I'll put it this way, whatever, take it with a grain of salt. There's a problem out there, and I offer a solution for it. So there,
Mhm.
or there's a question that needs answering, and I'm happy to go answer it on behalf of the world, the cosmos. So that's the service orientated direction, which
Mhm.
is there's something out there that needs me. So I want to go either explore it, address it, solve it. So that's one way. The other is I'm here to get something for myself. So you're starting with this orientation of I want to be a millionaire. I know one of the vehicles to do it, if I want to go fast, because it's all about get rich quick, is I start a company and I can sell it. Right? You could also become a millionaire by working for 40 years at a corporation and steadily going up the ladder. But instead, I get rich quick. I start my company. I know I can sell it. And then from there, I don't really care because I'm not working towards a problem, a solution, a service. I'm just here in service of myself. Fundamentally, it's possible to succeed doing that, but it's going to either be collapsing at some point or you're going to be quite unhappy, I find, when you do end up getting those millions because you have no meaning in your life. You have the money and then you have no direction because you never actually sought to be in service or to solve a problem or to bring some new awareness or understanding that we didn't have as a species into the world. So the path of getting rich quick is a very empty one, even if you quote unquote succeed. Then you end up having a personal crisis right after you quote unquote succeed.
True. Very true.